Good evening, my darling batlings. I hope everyone's had a fantastic day. Hello there in chat. In order that they appeared, Miss Mandy Lynn, JKR, and Iron.
No!
Yes!
Hell. God dang it.
After just as a quick little thing about after what happened last night, everything's settled after that. Everything's water under the bridge. No need to worry. There is going to be like a disclaimer that there's like an instance of what happened, you know, in case like if you're like me and seeing and hearing people get upset makes you upset. I put that content warning disclaimer at the beginning of the VOD when it goes up tomorrow. But when everything's fine with Lulu, basically. Nothing to worry about.
Yeah.
We took care of it. Everyone's talked everything out. It's all good.
Yeah.
So we are continuing Metal Gear Solid 5: The Phantom Pain tonight. We're still inching towards the end game. I've also done some off-stream grinding for like materials, resources, that kind of stuff, but not actually moved the plot forward because, you know, I want to do that on stream.
Also, if I may, I wanted to say I actually went with Lulu to see the Mario movie.
Yes.
And I enjoyed it thoroughly, especially since the fact that there were a lot of references that actually made me smile. And as someone who grew up with the NES, yeah.
You're not, if you're going into any movie from Illumination expecting stellar storytelling, you're gonna be disappointed, which is what the critics and a lot of the fans of, like, other video game movie properties, like especially Sonic, have gone into this expecting. And it's like, it's Illumination. They go for style over substance. Sometimes that's its own kind of entertainment.
Yeah, and, like, there is a story there, it's just, it needs to be worked with.
Yeah, it has the same problem as the first movie, where, like, it has a story that could be fleshed out, but, like, they are more intent on, like, just getting from set piece to set piece and not letting things, like, stew for a bit and build.
Yeah.
It's a breakneck storytelling pace that doesn't really give time for, like, things to develop.
Yeah. Also, nice Pumpkin Hill choice.
Yes, this is a cover of the Pumpkin Hill theme by a group called the Zone Runners that was available on OC Remix.
Oh, nice.
JKR in chat says, Miles, why are you on stream? You should be in bed resting. It's because Miles is feeling better and he's been working on his weapon to surpass Neurosama.
Yes.
That won't happen, but I'm working on something similar.
Yep. And yes, the Gardevoirs did take care of our boy here. He is now at almost perfect condition Zard.
With that being said, let's get on over to the game scene. Given that we are starting late tonight, we'll probably run a little bit late tonight too.
I see that Zenless Zone Zero on that screen.
Yeah, I got back into playing it recently because of Sissia being added. Still haven't gotten her. Probably not going to get her at this rate because there's only like about a week left for her being in the banner.
Watch you pull her on the exact last minute.
That's hard to do.
I know.
Yeah, I got enough. You want to know the really stupid thing? Hey, Shadow Dragon.
Heyo, Shadow.
You want to know the real stupid thing about my pulls on Zenless Zone Zero when trying to get Sissia? I did enough pulls to get the pity, like, free S rank.
Mm-hmm.
It gave me Nekomiya. Instead of, you know, the S rank that the fucking banner is based around.
That's just pity loss. I hate it too.
Yeah.
It happened to me too, actually, recently when I was doing Honkai.
Yeah.
I tried to pull a second Silver Wolf because Silver Wolf 999 is the most broken character they've introduced in a long time. And I ended up getting to pity, and I ended up getting Himiko instead. And I was so, like, I didn't have Himiko, which is fine, but I was like, seriously?
Oh god. Yeah, I played this Final Fantasy game that was like a gacha like a while back. And here's the funny thing. They had a thing for Garland, which is one of my favorite Final Fantasy 1 villains.
Mm-hmm.
I pulled every rarest unit except him. I am like, cool, I got Athen Children Cloud. Cool, I got Tifa. Cool, I got Warrior of Light. Cool, I got Y'shtola. Where's my boy Garland? God damn it!
Was it the mobile game one?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I played that too. I actually, I didn't get into it as much because I didn't really go into gacha at that point. But then as soon as Genshin and Honkai came out, I got addicted to Honkai. I was just like, I want Silver Wolf. And then I'm at Pity right now for the banner. That's the event banner. So the Pity carries over to the next banner. So I'm waiting for the next one, which is basically a rabbit girl that has fox attributes. It's a weird thing to think about.
You had my attention.
She is part of the new group. They call the, like, you know how each one has like an Aeon that's like a god of something. They're doing Elation right now, which is like a prankster, like plays games type thing. Elation is the most broken thing in existence, so that's why everyone wants Elation units, and that's why Silver Wolf is so broken, because she is Elation.
Yeah, before I drop the subject on this, I will say this though. It got to the point where I was able to max out all my units on Final Fantasy Bravious, or I think it was called Bravious, and I still never got to pull Garland, and I'm like, cool, I can easily clear everything in this fucking game. You didn't give me my boy.
You know what
I got Waifu, but I didn't get my boy.
You know what that reminds me of, as far as like the whole like getting everyone except for the one you wanted. What you know the VTuber Numi? She streamed Zenless Zone Zero the day that came out and spent $1,000 on the gacha in one night.
Never pulled Von Lycon.
Never pulled Von. She pulled everyone except for Von Lycon that was in the starting lineup.
Oh god. Oh, that's look, here's the thing. If they came out with an actual like Pokemon gacha and my girl Gardevoir was banned, I would be like, no, I don't want to go back down this rabbit hole, because I know I'm gonna pull everyone but her. I know this. I know this in my heart.
Technically, it wouldn't be a rabbit hole. It would be a binary hole.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, that, or Lopunny, yeah, that makes sense.
I probably need to download Zenless later.
Yeah, they only have like a little over a week, or like maybe just a week now left for Cecilia. And they have some other events going on right now too. They have a whole storyline going on right now that involves like a hot pot eating game.
That's interesting. I'll just speedrun it, because since I haven't really gotten very far in it.
I haven't gotten very far in it either, but I'm not like... The only part I've skipped ahead to was the hot pot story, because there were some good rewards for it.
Yeah, I'm just going to speedrun my way through all of it.
I'm going to say this right now. Tune into Miles' stream to see the spiral into madness as he speedruns through Zenless Zone Zero to try to get good pulls and then go absolutely mad.
Well, you forget that this is Miles. You forget that this is Miles, someone who has, like, suspiciously good luck when it comes to pulling rare stuff.
Sometimes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. This boy got the lucky feet going on.
Hasn't been working lately.
Oh,
Yeah, it's just on a cooldown timer.
Actually, to be fair, I was playing Seven Deadly Sins Grand Cross, and they have the ReZero collab out, and I ended up getting the Subaru Beatrice duo unit like 3 times.
Oh god.
So maybe I do have good luck. I mean, there's 9 units you have to pull from ReZero in that collab banner.
My sir, how many Zards have you pulled out of your boxes?
Which type?
Yes.
If we're counting every single Charizard I've pulled from from Phantasmal Flames, 10, 12.
Yeah, no, yeah, you don't, you have ridiculous luck. Shut the fuck up.
But only 2 SIRs though, so those were the ones that
Only
mattered.
two. Only two.
Only 2.
On the same day at the same time.
Only 2 on the same day at the same time. That's so unlucky.
And my boy here pulls a golden carnivore.
Yeah. Which I found it, by the way.
Oh, you found it? Oh, nice.
It was sold to a store. I tracked down the I went to a store that's local. Looked at the slab and it matched the number that was assigned to me. And I went to them and I'm like, hey, this was stolen. They're like, well, we don't, they can't do anything. They don't believe it. But I reported it to PSA and they deactivated the certification. So
okay.
So can you get it back?
No, because they don't know what the truth is or not at that point. It's one of those he said, she said.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's basically hearsay. Basically.
Can you not just buy it?
It was like $300.
You say that as if you don't regularly have that level of disposable income.
I don't anymore, though. That's the thing. My job and I are butting heads.
All I'm gonna say is this: if it's still there, and I am able to get the funds, I will literally send you the money to at least get that card, so I can adopt.
Yeah, I'll keep an eye on it.
Definitely, I do appreciate it. I do appreciate it. Because no offense, the person who stole that Gardevoir did a heinous crime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a very heinous crime, unforgivable.
Anyway, we are going to search for the next of the escaped children, who is apparently at Lamar Khatte Palace in Afghanistan.
Lamar Lamau.
Lamar Lamau, yes.
God damn it.
Oh, I found something interesting about Toby today.
Yeah?
Oh?
Toby's a ghost tabby. He's not black.
A lot of tabbies aren't black.
Well, no, he is black, but the thing is that there's when he hits the sun the right way, he has circles of brown. So we discovered that that's called a ghost tabby. They have tabby markings, but you can't see them unless they hit the light a certain way.
Okay.
It's new to me. I didn't know until I saw brown circles on Toby. I'm like, what is this?
Yo, that's actually sick.
Yeah, it's actually a thing. I didn't know that at all.
He's got that UV reflective camo.
Exactly.
Oh my god.
He goes sneaky.
Oh my god.
I was gonna make a joke about Minecraft.
He builds brown. He has brown spots in Minecraft.
God damn it! I was going to say.
Is the most fun you can possibly have with a cat.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, bro.
Yeah, I'm debating about if I can find a good set of D&D dice at the convention, I am debating if I should either get a Paladin set or a Gardevoir themed dice set.
Or both.
Maybe both if the price is right on that, because D&D dice are very expensive.
Are they?
They can get expensive depending.
I know they can, depending on which ones you're looking for, but like on average, they're not that expensive.
On average, no, but if you're looking for like a certain like design and make for like a character or like a theme, it can get expensive. Like they have a which I'm sad they don't have anymore. They had one which is a Gardevoir Paladin set, which is green a white dice with no, it's a green dice with pink like tracing around each of the sides, and white the numbers are like colored white, and there is like a gold sparkle around each of the dice, sort of like an aura.
Okay.
And unfortunately they don't have that one in. And that set went for at least about $45-50.
By the way,
like a custom dice.
Okay. You will be happy to hear about some of the R&D that's gone into the Good Boy since the last time we streamed this.
What was given?
He has a new outfit he can wear, which gives him a new command he can do. It allows him to attach Fultons to knocked out guards.
Oh no.
So the Good Boy can do tactical recoveries for me.
Oh god.
Also, sorry if I seem to be... I can't tell quite, because I'm not, like, looking down at my preview screen right now, but, like, if it looks like I'm sitting in a kind of cockeyed position, it's because I just got a stitch in my side, because I haven't had enough water today. So, like, waiting for that to pass.
Oh, boy.
Okay, the kid is in, like, a really awkward spot towards the top of this bombed-out palace. And now a sandstorm's coming. How rude of it.
God damn it. Oh god, I started that. Anyway.
Yes, you did. And now you have to live with it.
I did.
I also got a new tape that we can use as a way of warding off suspicion depending on where we're hiding.
Oh boy.
Since my iDroid has a speaker on it, it's one of the tapes that you can use, like, when the guards are searching the perimeter and you're hiding somewhere, and you can play it to, like, make them think that, you know, make them think something else.
Hydrate, you bastard! Hydrate!
Okay, I'll hydrate.
Alright, I'll take a sip.
But it is the sound of someone having some toilet trouble that you're supposed to use while hiding inside a portable toilet.
Oh boy.
Because there is no Johnny in this game, so this is the closest we're going to get.
Analysis complete.
Okay.
We don't have a Johnny, but we do have someone that is the spiritual, technically, predecessor. We have a
Johnny at home.
We have a Johnny at home, yes.
I'm also thinking about what color of. So I've been working more on my Fox Mobian D&D character.
Yeah.
And I'm trying now to debate what color I should make her. That is my next step. I am gone to cosmetics now.
How about like a red fox? You know, like one of those reddish ones.
Probably, yeah. I'm thinking like it's either reddish or I might do it's either reddish or a teal blue.
Okay.
One or the other.
Let's see.
Miles, while we're doing this, is also training his weapon to surpass Neurosama. So if you hear him talking, to himself, that is why. He is not. It's not just because he's one of us. One of us. Gooble gobble. Gooble gobble.
I'm gonna say this right now. Go ahead.
Go ahead. I was gonna say you go ahead, Nico. You say real quick.
We're gonna pit this one against Neurosama. We're gonna have them fight.
We're gonna have no. We're gonna have them have a rap battle.
Let's just be real. They're not gonna. Mine's not even gonna be close to what Neurosama can do. It's gonna be like I found ways around certain things to make it similar, but it's never gonna meet like, you know, Beetle's skill of like programming. He's got so much more skill.
Hey, Chuck.
I was gonna say though, Nico, I found a pair of dice when I was looking up something for the AI that's like Gardevoir green and pink.
Oh, that sounds nice.
I like that you specified Gardevoir green as the shade.
It looks very Gardevoir. It looks very Gardevoir-ish.
That, like, definitely, like, but yeah, like, I would definitely, like, want to get, like, a... God, I'm gonna turn into a fucking dice goblin. I want to get a Gardevoir set. Yeah. I want to get a Gardevoir set, a Paladin set, and now, potentially, I want to get one for... Pokemon and my Moby and Fox that I'm making for a Sonic D&D.
If you want to know what colors you would use for an Alphamon set, it is black and gold.
I know exactly which one I'm going to get because at ASEN every year, they have this weighted metallic gold and black set.
Okay. Yeah, it would be a metallic gold and black because, you know, he's all armor.
Like, it has actual weights. Like, these dice have actual weight and make an amazing sound when you roll them. I might get that so I could use it during the D&D.
These dice apparently also are blacklight reactive.
Oh, okay.
What are blacklight reactive?
$8. The dice.
Oh.
They're only $8 on this site.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's from Bryce's Dice.
Okay, Bryce's Dice has a lot of good stuff.
I was gonna send him to Lulu and let Lulu look at them, just so if it's something you would be interested in.
Probably, because, like I said, I'm definitely trying to gather dice sets because thank you, JKR, for making me want to collect different kinds of dice. I have been converted soon to be a dice goblin in myself.
So you're a dice goblin, but are you goblin these nuts?
God damn
Posture
it.
check. Posture check. Kind of can't right now because I've got like a little cramp in my side that's keeping me from moving too far, torso-wise. But I will, once that has gone, I will adjust my position. I'm kind of having to sit awkwardly like this so as not to further hurt myself.
But yeah, I think for my Moby and Fox, I'm gonna try and find a very good like psionic dice set for like a psionic warrior, which I finally figured out what I'm making that Fox Girl's level split.
Okay.
And it's interesting, but it's going to be a challenge because I have to keep her alive long enough to see that level. It was going to be 2 levels Divination Wizard, 4 levels Battle Craft Artificer, and then the rest is Psionic Warrior. To give her like a I guess like a clairvoyance to her.
The support helicopter has arrived. We're getting the fuck out of here.
Oh boy.
I also stole their anti-air guns, so they can't shoot it down.
God forbid.
Yes, you can not only steal vehicles and people and animals and containers, you can also steal mortars and machine guns and anti-air guns.
Stuff back up in a few minutes to continue. editing.
Also, new helicopter music.
Oh, nice.
She Blinded Me with Science by Thomas Dolby.
I'm just now laughing right now. I'm not laughing like in microphone, but my AI is now going on a tangent about how much she hates Whitney's milk tank.
Oh my god.
As she should.
I agree. Yeah, definitely as she should, because Whitney looks hot. Yeah, no, her milk tank is a fucking nightmare, and she is a monster.
Well, you guys need to hear the story of what happened. So I created the base AI using Claude. It kind of helps with like building code. Okay. And it's got the API built into it, so you can use their API to like get information while you're trying to teach it. Eventually, you put it on a local host. So I let her kind of do what she wanted. Basically, I kind of gave her the basis for Pokemon, for Minecraft, for other things, and kind of just asked a few questions here and there. And then I was like jokingly like, okay, what if I put her on a tangent about Pokemon like Gold and Silver or something? And then all of a sudden it just starts talking about Whitney's milk tank and how Whitney calls you a meanie when you beat her in the game, and like basically goes on a rant about how the milk tank, like she created this story where she couldn't beat the milk tank for 3 weeks.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I mean, the thing is this. She says, I got into Pokemon because it was popular. By the way, I won't lose. All of a sudden, I summon a fucking milk tank. And then as soon as you beat her, you meanie, don't give me that shit. You nearly swept the entire fucking team. How many times? I don't want to fucking hear it. Another thing I want to bring up, and I'm not trying to sound sexist about it, but for some reason, all the Johto female gym leaders, except for Jasmine, are sore losers and literally make you work for extra for the damn badge. Whitney cries about it. You have to calm her down. Claire is like, you fucking cheated. I want to know how you do in the Dragon's Den. I beat you already. Let me have the damn badge.
Chuck wants to know how we're doing. I think I speak for all of us when I say we're all doing good.
We're all doing well. Me and Lulu went to see the Mario movie, and now I'm here hanging out with these two.
And I'm looking forward to hanging out with you tomorrow night with some Transformers Devastation, Chuck. If you're
Nice.
still on for that. If something has come up, let me know and I will adjust the schedule accordingly. Because that's a game that Chuck's been wanting me to stream for like a year.
Yeah, I know.
And I am able to stream it. It's just I had to be in the mindset for it. It is... If you don't know what Transformers Devastation is, Niko, and you don't necessarily have to be on stream for that one if you don't want to, it is a Transformers action game based on the 80s cartoon, developed by Platinum Games.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh god, I heard legends about this game, and
it's in discussions. It's always in discussions about what is the best Transformers game. It's always a contender for that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like it is.
Yeah, the only
it's short, but like just like most Platinum Games stuff, it's short, but it's damn good.
Yeah, I was gonna say the only Transformers game I know of is the one for Famicom.
Convoy no Nazo, which even in Japan is legendary for being shit.
Oh god, yeah. Where you have it's Rodimus Prime and I think what the second
Ultra Magnus for the first playthrough, Rodimus Prime for the second.
And it's just like I think you get like 2 Ultra Magnuses or 2 Rodimuses if you pick the 2-player.
Yeah, you just get it's you don't have simultaneous co-op, it's just you take turns.
Yeah, a la Super Mario Brothers.
Yeah, and it's to the point where, like, there was a Japanese series of web shorts called Q Transformers, which is like a crossover between Transformers and Choro Q, which is another Takara Tomy toy line that was released in the West as Penny Racers.
Okay.
And in one of them, I can't remember, I think it was Sideways in that, is obsessed with Transformers Convoy no Nazo as like this legendary piece of shit game.
Oh god. Oddly enough, I did try out Convoy no.
I have too. I've only gotten past the first screen once.
I got to stage 2 and I just said, fuck this.
It's so... You want to know the most stupid thing about Convoy no Nazo?
What?
And I'm summarizing this as best as I can for, like...
Yeah.
Like, I know you're not as into Transformers as me and Chuck are.
No, I find it interesting. Believe me, I do. It's just
like you're not like you're not. Well, I mean, like you're not.
Yeah.
You don't have as much knowledge of like the brand's history as we do, especially its overseas history. Basically, you, Chuck, and JKR, and Furret literally have level knowledge on that as much as I do with Castlevania. So yeah, there's no way I would be able to catch up. Okay, so like basically they aired Transformers in America first, and then they would bring it over to Japan. In between seasons 2 and 3, there was a theatrical movie, which you're probably aware of.
Yeah.
In 1986. Japan did not get that movie until years later. So, in order to explain why Optimus Prime is dead at the start of season 3, and where Rodimus Prime and Ultra Magnus and all them came from, they made Convoy no Nazo, which is supposed to be like the mystery of who killed Optimus Prime. If you play the game normally, on both campaigns, you do not find out who killed Optimus Prime. You want to know how you find out who killed Optimus Prime?
A very, like, finicky way to find it.
There is one screen in one level of the game where you have to jump into an enemy that looks like any other enemy, and that will warp you to a secret room where it shows you pixel art slideshows of some recreations of Megatron shooting Optimus Prime in the 86 movie. That is the mystery of Optimus Prime. It is a secret that the game normally doesn't even hint at.
Yeah, so basically it's pulling the bullshit NES secrets.
Yes.
Basically, it's like you have
but
to
like
be,
the
like,
whole reason the game
to
exists
do it.
is to fill in that plot hole on the Japanese side. But if you don't know about that secret, which there's nothing in the game that hints at it, you can beat the game twice after grueling through it and just be like, okay, I still don't understand why Optimus Prime is dead.
One game that definitely you should stream, which should be Konami TV Battle Mix, I think it's called.
TV World Dream. TV World Fighters Dream Mix. Yeah, I've got that on my GameCube. I just haven't played it yet.
Because here's the thing, I could already tell you. Either JKR or probably at least Chuck would probably want to pit Simon against I think it's Optimus is in that game. I forgot which one.
Yeah, Optimus Prime is in that game.
Yeah, which I find it funny that since Judgment is a thing, that one is technically sort of canon to the Castlevania timeline in one timeline, actually.
Yep.
Which means officially Optimus Prime and Simon Belmont have met.
Yeah, the Castlevania wiki has a page about Optimus Prime, and the biggest Transformers wiki has a page about Simon Belmont.
Yeah, so in a way, they have coexisted on the same plane of existence, and it's just like, I find it funny how that was an actual thing. I'm just like, oh, okay.
Yep.
Konami, you guys were on some stuff, and I love it.
Nowadays, if we want crossovers like that, it would only happen in Super Smash Brothers.
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah.
Or like a gacha game.
Or if someone is actually bored enough, a fan game.
Well, I mean, like, as far as official products go.
Well, as far as official, yeah, definitely.
Please select a mission.
Gotta fix the freaking Discord stuff. Jeez.
Unit dispatched.
All right. Let's see. We got some tapes to listen to.
Okay.
We have the 5th Children Escape tape. We have. I'm gonna hold off on Skullface's objectives until we can get JKR on to listen to it and give his feedback.
Okay.
We've got 3 tapes of Code Talker and his research. We've got 1 tape on vocal cord parasites, and we have the next entry in Paz's diary.
Diaries are always fun to read.
Yeah, diary, and then probably the Code Talker.
I finally had a decent draft of the lyrics, so I showed them to Professor Galvez first. He liked them. He said I had done a superb job capturing the sense of a young girl's troubled heart. There were 1 or 2 lines I thought needed brushing up, so although he said lyrics aren't my specialty at first, he gave me some advice. Everything he said made perfect sense. When I tried putting in his changes, they made the song feel deeper, more sincere. That is the professor for you. He always has the answer. With the lyrics finished, I was ready to show Miller. He does not often take things seriously, but all of a sudden, he was saying, Paz, you have the soul of an Enka songwriter. And I did not even listen to Enka all that much. Maybe I am pretty talented after all. But still, it took so much time to write the lyrics.
If my face tracking bugs out for a bit, it's because I'm putting on my glasses.
Okay.
There we go.
That there is hardly any time left to rehearse before Peace Day. The 3 rushed into the makeshift practice studio on Mother Base to see how we sounded together. Miller strummed away with a big smile on his face. I sang the main melody, and Professor Galvez improvised a backup melody. I know the professor is smart, but is there anything he cannot do? And Miller's guitar playing sounded a lot better now that he stopped singing. But I can hardly criticize his voice. I thought I had learned the song well enough listening to the tape as I wrote the lyrics, but I had trouble with the pitch and kept missing the rhythm. I have to practice, but there's almost no time left. It is just 3 days until Peace Day. Wait, I thought there were 3 days left before. I went and checked today's date with Miller and the professor. The date has not changed. It is the same day. Something is strange. Am I reliving the same day?
She's starting to catch on.
Dun dun dun.
Time is a bullshit concept, and it is annoying.
All right, Code Talker and his research. This one is what covers the skulls, which is talking about the one that covers that parasite, the one that basically replaces your skin.
Okay.
Armor one.
Yeah, the armor one. Well, it's not always armor. It can also be like camouflage or other abilities. It manifests differently depending on what strain you're infected with.
Gotcha.
The one that covers. The parasite that lives on the surface of the skull's bodies is what gives them their power. Similar to my children, who live in my skin. I modified the parasites isolated from the body of that old man, differentiating them with various abilities. One that can blend perfectly into its surroundings by exposing the pigments cells at will. Another that, by harboring multiple species of metallic archaea, can oxidize and reduce metal, isolating the one that covers, and transplanting it into an artificial medium should provide the same abilities as the skulls.
So that's how the skull suit we developed works. And I've actually gone back to some previous missions that have skulls in them so I can develop parasite cartridges to harness their abilities.
Okay.
But unlike with the skulls, they're limited use and they're only temporary.
But they can only subsist within a human body. Once transplanted into the medium, they will eventually die. Another thing, the weakness of the one that covers is desiccation. Their surface moisture loss is greater than ours. The reason they give off mist is to alleviate this by releasing the salts inside them as microparticles. Water vapor condenses around them, appearing as mist. But this dries out the atmosphere until they cannot even produce mist. And once their supply of water from the host runs out, the parasites are in danger. They, along with their host, enter a form of suspended animation. However, a similar effect occurs if they come into contact with a large amount of water. Rain, for instance. The one that covers will temporarily abandon other processes in his eagerness to absorb the water.
Which is partly why Quiet was so eager to go play in the rain.
You want to know something that is a major with these skulls?
A major what?
A major flaw with these skulls.
Go ahead.
They got dealt with some cryo type weapons. It wouldn't be good for them.
Yeah.
Like water molecules can freeze, and that would screw them over.
Yeah, that's something that they didn't even consider in their weaponry in this game.
Yeah, and all I gotta say is, all it takes is for them to be like, hey, they don't like the cold that much. Get cryo rounds.
Make the weather your ally.
Alright, third tape on that. Origins of Code Talker and Motive for Researching Vocal Cord Parasites are the two tracks on this.
Okay.
I've been wondering, why are you called Code Talker? During World War II, the U.S. military used the languages of different tribes, including the Navajo, as codes, right? I know the term Code Talker was used to mean people sent to the battlefield to speak in those codes. Were you one of them?
Our mother tongue was indeed used for war, but I did not go. I was already over the conscription age. However, I was made to help craft the codes that were spoken. So in a wider sense, you could call me a code talker for that. Navajo is a complex language, and virtually no one outside the U.S. speaks it. They must have thought it was the perfect language to use as a code.
Yeah, in the end, the Japanese never cracked it. The cipher is king in information warfare.
Of course, they didn't simply speak in Navajo. They created substitutions for words according to a code book, and then translated those into our language. Young Diné was sent to the front lines of the Pacific Theater as code talkers. To fight is an honor for the Diné. They were the pride of our people. But I cannot say this history brings me joy. Words are alive. When they are spoken, life is breathed into them. They become a part of the listener. Our words were transformed into lifeless ciphers and used for war. This, after the Black Aunt spent generations suppressing the language.
Yeah, I'm sorry. So I guess we shouldn't be calling you Code Talker, huh?
No, I do not mind. The reason Skullface called me Code Talker was because I also am responsible for coding language into the vocal cord parasites. I am the same as those young warriors, used for a cipher's sake. I'm must never forget that. The name, Code Talker, is a lesson carved into my being.
You said Skullface ordered you to weaponize the vocal cord parasites. But you also said he wasn't the reason.
And he wasn't. I was seduced by the parasites. That is a fact.
I mean, have you seen Eve from Parasite Eve? Hamana, hamana.
Oh my god.
I have to play that game sometime.
It's a difficult game, but it is a good one.
Also, did you know that Parasite Eve is based on a movie that's based on a book?
Interesting.
Yeah. The Parasite Eve games are basically pseudo-sequels to the movie that is based on the book.
Yeah, okay.
How? You mean from your curiosity as a scientist?
That I cannot deny. But there is more to it. The story goes back to the 19th century, to my earliest memory. One day, a man from the government visited our Hogan, our home. I cried as he yanked me from my mother's arms and took me away to an Indian boarding school. From that day forward, I became George. This was the name my teacher gave me. I was forced to give up my Diné name, forbidden from speaking anything but English. If we dared utter a word of filthy Navajo, the teacher made us eat a bar of soap.
Yeah, that was the U.S. government's education policy for Native Americans.
Who is talking to Code Talker? That is Ocelot who's talking to Code Talker. In this game, he's voiced by Troy Baker. Which is probably why his voice sounds familiar to you. It's that voice he uses for a lot of, like, Western-type characters.
To erase our words was like erasing our people. Their education was tantamount to ethnic cleansing. Over time, the overt persecution of our language stopped. But to this day, it continues to be eaten away by the lingua franca, that is English. Many of the Diné outside the reservations can speak nothing else. And it isn't just our language. Across the world, minority languages are being destroyed by dominant languages. Many are on the verge of extinction.
Enter the vocal cord parasites.
Yes, I began thinking that minority languages needed some sort of deterrent against dominant languages. In order that their peoples and cultures would survive. It was then that I came across literature at the Foundation claiming that man acquired language thanks to a type of parasite, one that distinguishes between languages as a precursor to reproduction. If I could just resurrect it, make it more pathogenic, I would have my deterrent against English. But I failed to hide that aim from Skullface. He noticed. Yes, I wanted to retaliate against the English language, though never did I intend to actually use it as he'd planned. You know how the story ends. I was forced to study how to make the parasites compatible with all the world's languages. All but English.
However, he in fact secretly isolated an English strain.
I will not be held prisoner by the man's phantom. The English strain must not be allowed to exist either.
So, Code Talker also wanted to wipe English off the face of the earth, but decided against going through with that kind of research in the end.
Probably to the fact that it didn't really meet his needs at that point.
But Skullface found out about that research and made Code Talker create all these, you know, ethnic cleanser parasites that are programmed with all the world's languages as a way to distract him from the fact that he was secretly developing that English strain behind his back.
Hmm.
So Code Talker was not responsible for the English strain. That was Skullface's doing. He had Code Talker, create the ones that were supposed to wipe out all the other world's languages so he could figure out how to cultivate an English strain on his own.
Okay.
So the entire ethnic cleanser parasites thing that we thought was Skullface's aim at first until he revealed the English strain was all an elaborate ruse.
Oh, God.
An elaborate distraction that resulted in the deaths of so many people. Skullface was fucked up.
Pretty much, yeah.
As if we didn't know already. And here's the last tape that we have on Code Talker and his research. Then we'll listen to the next tape about the escaped children.
Okay.
No doubt, Skullface's plan is almost complete. At that point, I will no longer be of use to him. Leave behind this beast. A record of how the ancient vocal cord parasites became these abominable...
Actually, I think we'll just go ahead and listen to the children escape tape, because I've noticed the runtime on just the first track of the fourth Code Talker tape, and that one's like almost 5 minutes long. And there's
Jesus.
6 tracks on that tape. 5 tracks on that tape. So let's do Children Escape, since these ones are actually move the plot forward. Whereas the Code Talker, the ones on that Code Talker tape are supplemental.
Okay.
Yeah, they distinguish which ones are you need to know this versus these are flavor text by whether they're highlighted in white for flavor text or yellow for need to know. Which, I appreciate them color coding it so you don't spend hours listening to tapes just to understand the basic story.
Okay.
The kids you brought back to base have laid out the situation. They all escaped to each of their home villages, or were trying to get home, and lost their way. Not that homesickness is gonna explain everything we've seen.
Each of their home villages. They were trying to raise troops for the rebellion.
You really think these kids have an armed uprising in them?
You read the report of the security team member who had a rock thrown at him. There'll be a riot if we don't do something. And Miller, this is because
Riot.
you didn't act fast enough.
Yes, riot.
I'll let you
Dang it.
fight this time.
Let's riot right now.
Orders from outside
No.
contact.
Riot.
I ain't fed posting on twitch.tv.
Oh, God.
Not that type of riot. We're gonna riot against anti-D-Dog people. I don't know.
Said his rebellion would start when the last kid is brought back, right?
The puffin prices were way too high.
Happens.
Yeah.
You should have left it to me in the first place.
Yeah, Miller, you really screwed the pooch on this one by, going kid gloves with Eli. He may be a kid, but he's not your average kid. It's not that he's a kid with weapons. It's that, they're setting him up as a young liquid snake, so he's a clone of one of the greatest soldiers to ever live, and inherited that, that genetic predisposition towards strategic thinking and how to manipulate people, and was also given military training. So
basically a prepubescent master that will inevitably start war crimes.
yeah, they're building up. There's a lot of not only does this game have a lot of thematic references to George Orwell's 1984. It also, with the Eli and the Child Soldiers plot, it has a lot of thematic references to Lord of the Flies.
Oh boy, that book.
Oh, speaking of that, I just remembered something I gotta do, but I can stay here and do it.
We have a
responsibility to see that those kids make it. It's not about feeling protective or the pros and cons. I hate kids. That's exactly what I heard from the people who raised me. People who abandoned me, more like. That's the spark that kept me going, you know? I wanted to show those adults what I was made of. Wanted to get back at them one day. But before I knew it, I was all grown up.
And I found out I was too old to join the kids next door.
Oh, God damn it.
Gosh.
Never saw it coming.
Surprisingly, I kind of expected that from you, but at the same time, I didn't.
Some adult I turned out to be. But I feel like if my life had been different, if the adults I knew had been different, I could have grown up better. Yeah, that's it, all right. I wanted to use those kids to test that theory. That's all this was. From their point of view, I'm no different from the assholes who gave me a hard time. When this is all blown over, I'll talk it out with them. If that's still possible. Boss, there are still kids out there. Bring them back safe.
Boss, it's me. Eli's revealed what he wants. He wants to speak with you. With Big Boss. He just said, bring my father here. Eli's too smart for his own good. No way to tell what he's thinking. All we know for sure is his men are important to him. That means we can use the escaped kid as leverage in any negotiation. Once you've brought the last one back, I'll interrogate him. If the kids do rise up, we'll meet them full force. End of story. I didn't want things to turn out like this. We could have prevented it, but it's too late now. If Eli means to take this all the way, he's gonna force us to do the same. Boss, go get that last kid.
So all of this was Eli just wanted to talk to his daddy. Like, Dad. It's been... God, if I remember correctly, the Les Enfants Terribles project took place in 1976, so... it has been...
What year was this game? What year does this game take place?
Well, the project started in 1976, but this game takes place in 1984. That doesn't mean he was born in 76, because they had to go through multiple trials before they ended up with viable clones.
Yeah, but there's an average.
Yeah. So he's like, they basically, I don't think they stated his exact age in this game, but he's implied to be around like 12, 13. Like,
Plus, didn't they have like accelerated aging?
Yes. Once they hit a certain age, that kicks in. They age normally throughout most of their lives, and then once they hit a certain age, it starts accelerating. Yeah. Like, so like Eli and, David and George, you know, Liquid, Solid, and Solidus, they aged like normal kids, into adulthood and then continued to age like normal adults. But since Solid Snake was the only one that was still, you know, alive by that point, he hit that age where the pre-programmed in accelerated aging kicked in. Which is why he rapidly aged to like an 80-year-old man when he was only in his 50s.
Jeez.
But yeah. To answer that question, they do have accelerated aging, but not throughout their entire lives, only up to a certain point. Or like it kicks in at a certain point in their lives. I don't know the exact age.
The reason why I'm saying this is because Snake I think like after Metal Gear Solid 1, Snake
had what? You cut out.
I was thinking because with Snake's accelerated aging, I think he had like what 10 or something years.
Yeah, there's like a 9-10 year gap in between Metal Gear Solid 1 and Metal Gear Solid 4. And he doesn't look visibly older in Metal Gear Solid 2, although it's hard to tell because, you know, graphical leap by that point.
Yeah.
But like he was in like his late 30s early to mid 40s, if I remember correctly, in Metal Gear Solid 2. And then there's like a time skip to when he's in like his late 40s, early 50s, but he looks like he's ancient.
Yeah, so probably
And-
like half. They live half their life and then they accelerate.
Yeah. And, like, part of that is because they were cloned. Like, this was the understanding of the science at the time it was written. We know this not to be the case now. But with the understanding of cloning that we had at the time, that the whole, like, clones of Big Boss plot was introduced, Big Boss was in his 50s when he was cloned. So, like, he starts aging rapidly once they start aging rapidly once they hit that point. But then they also had it so, like, they were pre-programmed to age rapidly once they hit that point, so that way nobody would be able to, like, clone them.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
It's like a self-destruct button.
Yeah. And they're also, all the clones are also sterile, so they wouldn't be able to be, like, harvested for, you know, breeding super soldiers.
Smart.
Despite how kinky that sounds, it would not be possible. All right, let's go get that last kid, and that will put a capstone on this plot line, I believe.
Please
Okay.
select a landing zone.
The Samse Laman is where the last kid is. We're not gonna land directly there because that'll draw all of the soldiers' attention on our chopper.
Deploying.
Pretty much it's just basically like, hey, I'm over here.
And also because choppers are expensive as fuck to replace if they get destroyed. So who is Liquid Snake? Liquid Snake is one of the clones of Big Boss. And in this game, we see him as a kid named Eli. This Eli kid that they keep talking about is a young Liquid Snake.
Yeah.
He's one of the... There were 3 clones of Big Boss. Solid Snake, Liquid Snake, and Solidus Snake. Solidus Snake is the villain of Metal Gear Solid 2. Solid Snake is, you know, the iconic protagonist of the series. The kids are fucking hard to find. Eli is a bitch. I agree. Niko Ortiz fan, welcome.
Welcome.
Please, since you're a first-time viewer, please refrain from too many discussions of spoilers as we're nearing the end of this game, because while I know how this plays out, my co-hosts do not. And a lot of my viewers do not. So I would rather them learn the twists and turns of this story as it plays out. But yeah, Eli is definitely a bitch. He's a bitch-ass motherfucker.
Crystal detected. Your map has been updated.
This douchebag runs from you, okay, I saw it too. Yeah.
Were you able to catch him? No, he kicked me in the fucking balls and ran away.
That's why it's so satisfying, even though it doesn't actually help you out in capturing him in his introductory mission. You can go back and replay it and like hit him with the remote controlled rocket punch. It alerts him instead of knocking him out, but it's just so satisfying. Ooh, Thomas Dolby, good choice. Thank you. Did you know that Thomas Dolby, in addition to making She Blinded Me with Science, also was the composer of the iconic Nokia ringtone?
Oh. Ah, yes, the ringtone that spelt an end for many and all who dare stood up to a Nokia.
Sorry, I have to do it the way that Kid Icarus did when he pulled out the Nokia N-Gage. Fiddle dee dee, fiddle dee dee, fiddle dee dee doo.
The last thing anyone hears out by a Nokia.
Why it is best for a cover fire. Agreed, she's one of the best buddies in the game because she's a multi-purpose buddy, unlike a lot of the others. Especially once you equip her with the silent strength snipper rifle. She's invaluable.
Look, real talk, Dee Dee, though, is best just to the fact that that dog can tase people.
Look, he can tase people, and now, as of now, he can also Fulton people.
Now we just need him to be able to ride a jetpack and have a rocket launcher.
We need to get him like a little mini tank, like in the movie Order of the Black Eagle, where there's a baboon driving a miniature tank into the battlefield.
I know Miles played Persona 5. Just put him on, put Dee Dee on Futaba's platform, and then give him like a chain gun.
What, Fulton? Yeah, you can get a Fulton outfit for him that gives him a Fulton command where he attaches Fultons to nearby injured or knocked out soldiers.
So what you're saying is, let's give Corone Fultons.
Well, Corone's a different breed of dog. Dee Dee is a some sort of wolf husky mix from the looks of it. Much more on the wolf side. Niko Ortiz in chat. I have to say Niko Ortiz because we have two Nikos here now. Says now this muff will get a fucking rifle strapped to him.
Yes, I am listening. Oh god.
Yeah. But yeah, Dee Dee is also like a really good general use buddy. Because his different outfits give him different utilities.
And then you got people like Huey who needs to be thrown in Primordial Sea.
Yes. They need to... You know, oh, that's why... I forgot about this. That's why there wasn't any troops here. It's all mist zombies. Okay, who unleashed the vocal cord parasite mist here? Sorry, the one who covered mist. The ones who cover mist, not the vocal cord parasites. Two different breeds of parasites. I shot them. I try to play this as non-lethally as I can. Also because CQC is just fun in this game. Like, it's so satisfying to just wombo combo people with the push of one button. Like that.
God. God forbid.
Just give him a good old pow right in the kisser. Channel you're into Ralph Cramden. There's a reference that I know Chuck will appreciate. Oh, yes, God. It is, but yeah, I know that shooting them is the only way to like permanently put them down, but it's still fun to just punch them in the face.
Look, it's not a matter of killing them, it's a matter of
yeah, it's not about what's most effective. It's about what's most satisfying. And I will say, shotgun to the face is satisfying. If only it had like some of the if only you could like jib enemies with like shotguns and stuff like that, like you can in the more recent Resident Evils. Imagine that with the mist zombies in this game. Like, you shoot them in the head with a shotgun and it blows their head to smithereens.
Oh, God.
Or like, OG Resident Evil 2, where you get the custom shotgun with Leone blowing a zombie's entire upper half off.
Okay, but hear me out. If you were to shoot a Lucky Charm spill out.
I don't know. That's something to find out. That's an experiment to be done later. What reference will I appreciate? I said I said, like, as a reference to the animation that Snake has of, like, as a counter to the mist zombies trying to grab them, of him just socking them in the jaw. I said he channels his inner Ralph Cramden from the Honeymooners.
Begin cover fire.
But the Mist Zombies would not be so OP. They're already not OP. They're just distractions rather than an actual threat.
Look, they stepped on his lawn, and now there's a problem.
By the way, did you hear that there's a Plants vs. Zombies remake out that's absolute dog shit?
Doesn't surprise me.
They used AI for a lot of the art, and it looks like shit, and there's also a lot of glitches in it, and it costs more than the original game did.
That's crazy.
You don't know what that is? It's a classic 1950s sitcom. It was the inspiration for the Flintstones. I figured with your... Sorry for assuming. It was just, I figured with your love for 1950s media that you would be familiar with the Honeymooners. It's like the sitcom that set up the entire nowadays cliche, but it was like the codifier for the sitcom about like the bumbling oaf husband and his wife that is like his comedic foil, you know, putting him in his place. And his whole Ralph Cramden's whole thing was like when his wife, I believe her name was Alice, would like backtalk him, he would say, "One of these days, Alice, pow, right in the kisser." Or he would say like, "Bang, zoom, to the moon."
Oh, God.
No, the ones that are full bricked in the first mission. Oh yeah, I'm talking about like these guys you see here, not the missed skulls, not those guys. Those guys are OP. Those guys are OP for the early game, although I have managed to take them out with just the assault rifle. Given that they are, you know, the weakest of the skulls.
Look, they just come out of the mist, doing the Pennywise day. The snake, okay? Just roll up.
Oh, that show? Yeah, that show. Yeah, I was referencing that. Giving the old pow right in the kisser.
Ow, right in the kisser.
List updated.
The skulls are hard. I used her in an MG to kill them. I've gotten lucky with the assault rifle, depending on if you could just land a ton of headshots on them. While you're, like, in reflex. I can take out, like, one, but I can't take out all of them on, like, a first playthrough of that. Obviously, on subsequent playthroughs, when you come back with higher level weapons and items, it's a lot easier. But we have our last tape about, the escaped children. Actually, no, we don't. No, we don't get a tape for that. Okay. I thought we would get a tape for that. The 410 in Africa. Oh, what? Are you talking about the armor skulls? Are you talking about the armor skulls that you fight in Trader's Caravan and Metallic Archaea? Yeah, fuck those guys.
Please specify a project.
Is there anything worth developing right now other than, like, maybe another base platform if I have the fuel resources for it? No real point in upgrading the camouflage parasites because those limit you to an A rank anyway. I just got them for, like, completion's sake because you get rewards for completion related challenges. My ass took 1 hour to kill them. I used a missile strike to kill them. Heavy machine guns. Machine guns are your best friend during that fight. Is Big Boss dead by the time of Metal Gear Solid 2? For all intents and purposes, yes, but there's more to it when we get to Metal Gear Solid 4, which I know we're playing these games out of order in this retrospective, but that's because they unexpectedly announced Metal Gear Solid 4 before I got to Metal Gear Solid 4 getting a getting a modern port before I was able to get to Metal Gear Solid 4, so I'm like, fuck it, I'll wait until August to stream that so I can play it in hopefully the best way I can.
Yeah, Konami, like, dropped Metal Gear Solid 4 out of, like, actually having another way to play it, and, also a new Castlevania and shit, so,
yeah, they dropped a lot of stuff in one day.
Yeah, and I'm like, yo, Metal Gear Solid 4 and a new Castlevania, boy, you sold me.
Also, Peace Walker getting included in with Metal Gear Solid 4, which means, holy shit, the online community is going to be active again. I can actually try out some of the Monster Hunter stuff without having too much trouble.
You can also add the online stuff.
Yeah, I can host. I can host some community nights for Peace Walker's co-op. Wait, and versus technically, I can actually engage with that. We got another Wandering Mother base soldier to rescue. I believe this is the last one for real this time.
For real? For real?
I'm not sure. I have been wrong before.
For real, for real.
That's true. We all have been wrong.
Remember, I'm always right, except for when I'm wrong, which is never. And I don't make mistakes. I make stananks.
Only when I'm wrong, which is never. Looks at Twitch archive, looking back at the VODs. What kind of bullshit are you reading here?
I'm thinking of getting the collections for these games. Get them on PS5, since you said you have a PS5. Get them on PS5 would probably be the easiest way. They were in a kind of messy... The first collection was in a messy state at launch, but they have done so much to clean it up since then, and it's one of the better ways to play it. Switch version runs at 30 FPS for some reason, which is... lower frame rate than they ran on PS2, so, like, I don't know what was going on there.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Right, time for the box trick.
Box Ghost?
I am the box ghost!
It's every time Snake gets in a box.
You should join me here, in the box.
All of a sudden, it's the love box.
It's the love box. Hey, if the box is rocking, don't come knocking. You said you have a Switch 2 now, right? Yes, I do. I got it for Christmas.
Yeah, I will be getting a Switch 2 very, very soon.
Nice.
Which means I can actually experiment with some games with my vision as it is currently. So
yeah, and Switch 2 has a has screen reader functionality on it.
Yeah, and apparently screen reader works with some games.
Yeah, it doesn't work with all games, but they do say it works with some games. It's on a game-by-game basis.
I am also excited that the Pokemon community is working on a way for, like, they have something already to help blind people, the people with, like, who are blind to be able to play Pokemon games. And they are actually pushing the idea to Game Freak and Nintendo to help people who are actually disabled in vision department to actually get to play.
When we gonna be doing some Smash Tournament streams? Once I actually get all the DLC characters, just to make it a level playing field.
Ah, yes, a whole entire stream full of salty, sweaty, hard tryhards. Never mind. I'm talking. No, you mean Ultimate, not Melee.
Yeah, Ultimate.
I know. I was taking up.
Yeah,
I
will say, I will be the first to be eliminated from my own tournament because I suck ass at Super Smash Brothers. I am not a fighting game connoisseur. I don't lab this stuff. I just play I play the single player modes.
The last time I played Ultimate, I fought Kier and I won, and I fought him and won 7-2. And those were fun. But no, I love Melee. Like, Melee is one of the better Smash Bros. Games, but I am not below the fact that, above or below the fact that I will take pot shots at the professional scene of Melee.
As you should.
You know the reason why.
Yeah, they absolutely have it coming.
Also, the fact that they are also the reason why GameCube controllers are so fucking expensive.
Yep.
Because they keep smashing their controllers whenever they get fucking upset.
List updated.
New site ups added. Okay, so there are 10 Wandering Mother base soldiers, because we just got the 10th.
Okay.
Do you want to go back and give Pos this photo and then do Wandering Mother base soldiers 10? Or do you want to get both of these, then, like, make 2 trips to visit her? Because,
might as well just,
because, like, the way that giving her the photos works is, like, you have to leave the base and then land back on it to reset her status so you can give her the next photo.
Might as well just give it to her now, go get the 10th soldier, and then come back. Because we're already here.
Okay.
And then,
we'll also get Snake to take a shower while he's there, wash out some of that blood from when he stepped on a mine.
I was gonna say, another good thing we could do is, Mario Kart community night.
Yeah, we could.
I could technically play as well because of steering assist.
Yeah.
So I could technically race. But I could technically race.
Yeah, I'm not good at Mario Kart, but I still have fun playing it with people. I have more fun playing it with friends than I do playing it, like, single player or against online randos. Because if you're playing it against, like, randos online, you're just dealing with... It's me who's, like, a casual multiplayer player versus, like, all the tryhards that make it their life's duty to make sure that they come in first place or they rage.
Yeah, like, the last Mario Kart I played was, C4, and I actually beat the, 150cc everything, and I enjoyed the single player in that game, and then I introduced, 3 of my friends to Mirror Mode Toad's Turnpike, and now they all hate me.
Miss Mandy Lynn says, puppy. We will bring the puppy to go get the last Wandering Mother base soldier with us, and we can, since we can now have him Fulton people, we can put that to use.
Yes. Yes.
Right, time to visit Pos.
Oh, Snake!
What do you make of this? Okay, go ahead and sit up. Now, what do you make of this photo?
Is it Snake?
Look at this photograph. Every time I do, it makes me laugh.
Oh my gosh.
Chico, I wonder what he thinks of me. I have not seen him lately. Maybe he is angry. There is something I am hiding from Chico. Or I thought there was. It was. And then no, that is not right. But I am an angel of peace. I am a student.
It's okay. Chico's still with me to this day, as in some of his teeth and bone fragments are embedded in my body and couldn't be removed. That is canon.
Oh my god.
Chico's still with me to this day. You mean in spirit? No, I mean as in there are parts of him lodged in my body. It is, I can still feel the stinging pain every now and then.
Oh god.
Please landing zone.
You mean like the metaphorical pain of losing someone that you were close to? No, I mean as in it hurts like a motherfucker. Have you ever had bones and teeth lodged in your body?
Oh god.
I don't know where I'm going with this. All right, time to get our last boy. Bring him home.
Please select a landing zone. Heading
In the ruins. Let's bring the goodest boy, and let's give him the tactical Fulton outfit. Oh, he's got one of those little pouches on the front of him, like he's one of those like Saint Bernards that brings you whiskey to warm you up.
deploying.
Oh my god.
Except
Saint
it's
Bernards are
Fulton's.
very. Look, Saint Bernards are very cute and very fluffy, but oh god, they're huge.
I had a Saint Bernard puppy for a little bit when I was a kid, and one of my friends in middle school had a Saint Bernard that was fully grown.
Oh god.
They're huge and floofy. They're like 90% floof.
Yeah.
Floofzilla.
Yeah, I had a Saint Bernard puppy when I was a little kid. His name was Elmo. We didn't keep him for long because he was just impossible to train, and he was literally chewing up the house. So, my mom and my dad, this was before they divorced, gave him to a person that raises Saint Bernards, rather than, you know, deal with further house repairs from him chewing apart parts of the siding of the house.
Yeah, I never knew about this, even though I've known you for so long.
this was before we had reconnected in elementary school.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, and this was not for very long, but there is a photo of me, or there was a photo of me at my grandparents' old house, which obviously both of them are no longer around, and that house has since been sold. But there was a photo, like a Christmas photo of me, Jonesy, and Elmo together.
Okay.
That's actually a myth that whiskey warms you up. I know, but it's still, like, you know, one of those iconic images that people associate with St. Bernards.
9 years.
One of the guys out on a mission at the time. He's fallen a long way. That's the target.
All right.
Remember him? He was off base during the attack.
Get him, Dee Dee.
Bring him home, boss.
Good boy.
Side op complete. completed.
It actually does the opposite. That does not surprise me in the slightest.
Extraction arrived.
And the last photo we got was football.
Oh God.
And I had to pronounce it that way because it was spelled that way instead of football.
Please landing zone confirmed.
Or as they call it for short in France, foot.
I was gonna say, look, around that time, Pele Soccer came out.
Yeah, this was around the time that we would have been getting Pele Soccer on the Atari 2600.
Oh my God, which one is Pele? Guys want to play football? Wait, what do you want to play? Pele Soccer? What the fuck is that?
I love that I knew exactly what you were referencing when you said, which one is Pele? Fucking AVGN Atari Sports episode.
That one was a very good one. I love it.
Yeah, especially because it's him going outside of his comfort zone, but, like, on a platform where it's still, like, primitive enough to get some comedy material out of.
And so it's Football Island, in this case, hell.
It's just one name, plain as it's one compound word, plain as day, as frank as Frankenstein, as blunt as an atom bomb. One word. It's motherfucking sons of bitch and fucking football.
And now one of the worst games I've ever played.
And I have fully leveled up my bond with Dee Dee, so now I can customize his appearance.
Ooh.
Which consists of changing the shade of his fur and also giving him a prosthetic eye instead of the eye patch. What do you say? Do we customize our pupper?
I have a request.
Yeah?
I have a request. So for since in honor for Castlevania, I suggest we make the and basically just turn him into Alucard.
The pupper what you cut out?
We turn the pupper all white and make him Alucard.
Yep, we can give him white fur. Our options are like his standard gray fur, white fur, like a dark brown, almost like a German Shepherd-y looking fur.
Okay.
A orangish fur, sort of like an Akita, or an even more or a more orange color that's sort of like a red fox.
Definitely white. We need to bring
Yeah, we need to cross the streams. And do we give him an artificial eye?
I'll let Miles pick that one.
Our options are eye patch, no eye patch, and artificial eye.
Artificial eye, because bestest boy needs to look his best.
There we go. And that is what Dee Dee will look like.
Now all we have to do is teach him how to make a long sword float with sentient powers and literally learn how to fight with one.
Yes. And teach him how to tell when someone's trying to slip a ring on him that binds him with thorny chains. In the middle of sexy times.
Yeah. That was a trip.
Yeah, that was a thing that happened.
Look, chat.
Not Alucard's proudest moment.
Look, chat. If you've seen season 3, if you know, you know.
Not Alucard's proudest moment. He wasn't thinking with his head. He was thinking with his other head.
Yeah. Was a 3-way.
It was awkward on so many levels, not just because of the, them trying to kill him part, but also because it was a 3-way with a brother and a sister.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
Yeah, Castlevania Season 3 was weird.
No, Season 3 was a choice, and
It was a choice. I will not say it was the right one.
There was only one thing I loved out of that season. You want to know what that is?
Saint Germain?
Trevor wielding dual whips.
Yeah, that was certainly awesome.
Because boss music played, and it's just like, okay, when the DPS decided to roll 420s in a row.
420, blaze it.
Yep.
420, blaze it, and by that I mean light you aflame with holy fire.
Yep, which is a reference to, surprisingly, Symphony of the Night. Because of the weapon crash, but then they had to ruin it with what happens after season 3. I'm not going to say what it is unless people have not seen it. But
I have not seen it.
Disturbing as hell. It is disturbing as hell, and I do not recommend it. If you're gonna watch season 4, skip over the last episode of season 3, or at least the last part of it. It is not worth it.
Yeah, it's a weird amalgamation of like 2 sex scenes going on at once, a fight against some monsters, and a ball of corpses.
Yeah, and
it is certainly a choice as far as like editing goes.
I loved Legion. I loved how they did that and had Isaac fight him. That one I'm okay with. It's just what the priest was hiding. That is all I'm gonna say.
Yeah. Oh, you mean the judge?
Yeah.
Yeah. Remember, he's not a priest. He's the judge.
Yeah, but he counts as one of the priests in the local town because there is no other like actual form of religious authority in that area. So by all extensive purposes, he is considered a priest. But we don't talk about what he hid in the back room. We do not talk.
Have a good night, Miss Mandy Lynn.
Have a good night, Miss Mandy Lynn. No, Miles. No. Yeah.
No.
We do not talk about it. We do not. Believe. I'm gonna tell you this.
Then you watch Castlevania seasons 1 through 4, and you don't skip over the last episode of season 3.
Yeah, at least the last scene of it, because all I'm gonna say is it made Sypha throw up.
And she said she has fought Dracula.
Yeah.
She's fought Dracula, and this was what was too far for her.
The only thing that was said from Trevor when he saw that was, okay, we did it your way, now we're doing it my way.
Pet the puppy for me, Night Guys. I will definitely pet the puppy for you.
We will pet the pupper. But no, like I like the Castlevania Netflix series. It's just season 3 was a choice.
See, season 3 is just depressing, and like it is it's what happens when Warren Ellis is not reined in and is just like told like, okay, seasons 1 and 2 people loved for being like a dark, macabre, gruesome like take on a classic video game. So like go even further with that like you do in your comics. And it's like, okay, so I get to do my nihilistic bullshit about how all of humanity is rotten.
Yeah, and unfortunately, with how Curse of Darkness is like, the manga to Curse of Darkness is, it's not far off, but it's like way better than the actual anime. Plus the fact that, I will admit, season 3 has its funny moments. Like, there's a couple I do like, but
oh my god,
that,
like him saying, "Oh my god, this beer is better than sex," and Sypha looking at him like,
yes.
You fucking what?
I'm like, look, dude, I get what you're trying to say here, Trevor, my boy, but here's the thing: your wife is literally right, your girlfriend's literally right next to you, and you should not be saying that, especially if she knows how to cryomancy and pyromancy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
right.
love that, but goddamn. Anyway.
Time to give this last... Oh, she didn't sound happy this time.
What is it, Snake?
Or maybe I just didn't hear the full line.
Football. I joined in. And there's Huey refereeing. He said, we have forsaken our countries and become one with the earth. It is good being here together with everyone, you know? It was... And then No, that is not right. But I am an angel of peace. I am a student. My head, it hurts.
Right. So we've completed the Wandering Mother Base soldiers, but there's still one more photo to get with Paz.
Okay.
It is hidden around here. Like it is stuck to a wall or something. I just need to remember where it is. I believe it's like you have to like exit and then come back and then you go into that med bay area and you find it. Hold on, I found it. It's taped to the wall right here. It's a photo of a morpho butterfly.
Oh boy.
So, Paz, what do you make of this? Paz? Paz, you gonna wake up?
Snake.
Oh yeah, that's right. I have to exit and come back.
Yeah, I think because you showed her a...
Yeah. That slipped my mind for a second. I can't believe I forgot that.
Yeah, you're fine.
But yeah, the last photo is of a morpho butterfly. Which was a recurring motif throughout Peace Walker.
Yeah.
Please say landing zone. Roger.
Before I drop this last, I want to say one more thing before completely. There is one thing I will praise both Requiem and normal Castlevania Netflix anime, and that is the music.
Yes.
Mainly 3 or 4 songs. Bloody Tears.
Yeah, like not just the original orchestral tracks, but like the parts where they do arrangements of actual Castlevania music.
Yeah, like the 3v, like it's just 3 of them versus the entire band.
And it plays Bloody Tears, yeah.
Yeah, I fanboyed so hard. The other one, second one is the one where Trevor takes out the dual whips. I forgot the name of that song. The Battle with Death in Season 4. And I'm gonna say this, I know people hate on Requiem with the Richter's side of the story. Divine Bloodlines in that fucking anime just, oh god. I'm sorry, but they didn't have to go as hard as they did.
Yeah. Based on what you've told me, yeah.
Oh, yeah. All I gotta say is God form Belmont. That's all I gotta say.
So, before we go back and visit Paz, you want to do a story mission, which is us blowing shit up?
You had me at blowing shit up.
Accepted.
Yes.
Okay, so question: do we go in with the anti-tank rifle, or do we go in with one of our heavy missile launchers?
Missile launcher. The fuck? Yeah.
Okay, so which one do we bring? Do we bring the standard RPG? Do we bring the large caliber recoilless rifle? Do we bring the Killer Bee, which has homing missiles? Do we bring the CGS, the cluster guided missile?
Cluster.
Or do we bring the rocket launcher that shoots Fultons?
Ooh, Miles, what do you think?
The answer is obviously the cluster-guided missile, because you cannot use the Fulton 1 to Fulton out vehicles, sadly.
God dang it. All right, cluster.
Find a way to make it work.
Find a way
And,
to make it work.
I'm not
We're hearing excuses. We're hearing
I'm not-
excuses.
I'm not risking the good boy getting shot on this battlefield, so I'm bringing Best Girl with her anti-tank rifle.
Oh, God. Look, now we need a Fulton rocket launcher.
Yes. I mean, we do have a Fulton rocket launcher. It's a rocket launcher that shoots Fultons.
Yeah, now we need a cluster one.
Oh, a cluster one, yeah.
Let us Fulton 10 people at one time. Let them hear their screams, or 10 goats at once.
And screaming goats.
You want to know something I experimented with on another playthrough of this game on PC that I discovered? You remember when I had to take down Yogi and he gave me so much trouble?
Yeah.
If you hit him with the Fulton rocket launcher, it just immediately knocks him out and Fultons him in one hit.
Run!
This goes for a flight. Let's see.
Here comes Yogi. I'm a fly for you. Whee!
I'm a fly for you. Can I just say that, like, as much as people shit on Mario Teaches Typing 2, and it's, like, weird CGI Mario head segments, it's clear that Charles Martinet was having the fucking time of his life reading those cheesy as fuck lines.
Yeah, pretty much. Hey, nice computer you got here. I'ma take a shit on it.
Yeah, but one of my favorite edits to come out of Mario Teaches Typing 2 is one of the hey, nice computer you got here, can I have it? It's like, hey, nice computer you got here, can I have it? And then it, like, brings up a million this program has stopped responding windows and the blue screens.
Oh, God. You want to know something else that could have been a thing?
What?
So, you know the, when you mess with Mario's face on the title of Mario 64?
Yeah.
If they ever made a keyboard attachment for the N64, they could have made a Mario Teaches Typing 3.
Yep. Let me bring in the battle dress instead of the sneaking suit. That'll actually help provide me some defense on this mission. Because I forgot to equip the battle dress and came in with the sneaking suit and got mowed down in a couple seconds. You know what? I also could have brought D-Walker with me with his anti-tank missiles.
Probably.
Yeah, but it's too late for me to do that. I would have to create a whole loadout for that, which would mean going back to the chopper.
Look, let's just take Huey to a minefield and literally tell him, okay, if you can make it past the mine over there, go.
Look, we'll take him to a minefield and say, look, we're taking you to the mine. You'll find many great things in this mine.
Look, I'm sorry if I'm picking violence against.
Oh, if anyone deserves to have violence picked against them, it's Huey.
Who has violence?
Huey.
Well,
Our
Huey
resident
violence against
scientist
Huey.
/ traitor.
Okay, good.
AKA the guy who has no manhood because he gave it all up for the fact that he's a shit.
Yep, the guy who totally didn't set us up 9 years ago to have our base destroyed and all of our men killed and us nearly killed as well. And he got away safely. Totally didn't orchestrate that.
Also, the fact that that this motherfucker brought back Philanthropist as a fucking trophy.
Yeah, well, Big Boss wanted it brought back as a trophy, but Huey was like, yes, it's here! He was more happy about that than he was about, you know, the world being saved.
Also, the fact that he should have let Skullface suffered when he pulled the trigger and kind of ruined it.
Yeah, the whole... Yeah, like, Skullface's death was obviously supposed to be a slow and painful one of, like, him having to suffer to as close as they could get of an extent to the people that he had done horrible, inhumane things to. Whereas Huey just shot him in the head and was like, yes, revenge! Thereby nullifying that entire thematic climax.
Huey, may all your bacon burn, and may all your waffles be soggy.
Okay, waffles, the worst type of waffles.
Never eat soggy waffles.
I thought that was never eat sour watermelons.
It depends on who your teacher was.
Never, we learned never eat
Never eat what?
never eat shredded wheat.
But shredded wheat is good, especially if it's frosted mini wheats.
Look, frosted mini wheats is the only way someone should eat shredded wheats. Let's be real here.
Look, if the wheat is put in that much work to get shredded, you know, that takes a lot of time and dedication to get your body built up like that. It deserves the recognition.
Look,
It definitely does.
look, I'm gonna be real here. Who here remembers Waffle Crisp?
I don't.
Bruh. That stuff was amazing. It was basically like a mini waffle,
Supplies requested.
a maple syrup flavor.
Oh, that sounds so good.
It is. It is, and it turns the milk into like a vanilla milk.
Ooh.
Like it has a hint of a maple syrup taste, and it's to the point where it's like it doesn't taste overly sweet. It just tastes sweet enough to be like a
So
melted ice cream.
it doesn't have that kind of like smoky flavor that some more pure maple has.
Yeah. It
Like the
has a
difference
scent, but
between
doesn't
like, you
have-
know, your average grocery store like Mrs. Buttersworth's versus actual maple syrup.
Yeah. I think they still sell it, but it's now like Eggo waffle cereal, but it doesn't hit the same. The older one was a lot better.
Try to get behind it and take it down with missiles.
And here we go. Wait for it. Wait for it.
Beep, beep.
Oh, that didn't take it out. I have to hit it more than once.
Oh fuck!
That did it. I was genuinely like, where's the kaboom?
Where's the kaboom? There's supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom right from my asshole.
I was genuinely like, where's the damn explosion? Oh, it's a more armored helicopter.
Okay. Wait, where's the explosion? I paid good money for these rockets.
Port helicopter
I did pay good money for these rockets. I'm in the red now.
They're better than an explosion.
I do have an upgraded version of this weapon developing, but it's gonna take like another hour for it to finish. And this one makes it so instead of firing 4 cluster rockets, it fires 8.
Ooh.
Hopefully the amount of GMP that we earn on this mission offsets the amount that we're in the red. Because otherwise I really won't be able to do much, and we'll also get a special cutscene for being in the red. Yeah, it offset it. We got the final hamburger tape! Time for the real story!
Time for the true lore.
Time for the real lore dump. We get the conclusion to the real ongoing plot line of this game. Up.
The mastermind behind the kid's escape was Eli. It's hard to believe. Apparently he'd been plotting an uprising against us. He could be hiding something else too. Ocelot's gonna press him for answers. Get back here as quick as you can.
Okay, so we have... Fine, we'll go with this story until we get to the real story.
Fair enough.
See what this little shit's up to.
Where is he?
I told you, your father's not here.
They're back.
Yes, they're back. But don't get any bright ideas. Your quarters are under full surveillance. Your weapons privileges have been suspended. No more upgrades for you.
Cough, cough.
Did you really think it would be that easy?
Cough, cough, hack, hack, wheeze, wheeze.
You'll get your boys back.
Don't make the wheeze wheeze, because that just reminds me of my AI bot that I'm trying to train to not make that sound.
First,
Okay.
I need to know.
It's a weird glitch in the AI.
Oh God.
It thinks that it
This is an important story scene, so...
Sorry.
Okay.
To go home. That's all.
So they were just homesick then.
Not quite. Military warlords, PFs, the armies that murdered their families. Cousins, brothers, parents. They all had someone they wanted to kill.
What's that rumbling?
I have no rumbling.
Last chance to face the world with no regrets.
Last chance.
You better be ready for your drag back here. Ready to face the world as enemies.
This fucker's got philanthropist, doesn't he?
Yes, he does!
God damn it.
Oh, great.
Damn it, Huey!
Explosive.
That's not explosive, that is the Metal Gear busting its head in here to provide an escape route for Eli.
Oh, I know.
It busts his head in. I'm Lindsay Lohan!
Hey.
Oh.
Goodbye, father. I don't need you anymore.
I finally got a Mobile Suit Gundam, just like I always wanted, father.
Also because Psycho Mantis is piloting it, also the kids are stealing a chopper as well. Like, they got a pilot that they're holding at gunpoint, and the Metal Gear is flying away because Psycho Mantis is levitating it.
So,
Was Ralph really an accident? Or did Eli just rig it to stir up the boys? Either way, he had to have been planning for this all along.
Yeah, Miller.
Looking at you, Miller.
Farewell.
Congratulations, you're just as bad as Huey now.
Oh gosh.
Now, here's the thing. This plot line does not get resolved.
Oh no.
Yeah.
This plotline does not get resolved. It is the most infamous cut content that had to be scrapped before the final release of the game just because they had to get it out at some point. They started development on the final mission of this game that would have resolved this plotline, and in progress development footage and text narration of what would have happened story-wise is available on a bonus Blu-ray that came with the collector's edition of this game that has since been uploaded online for people to view freely. It would have basically been a big Lord of the Flies island that they took over, and they also have the English strain of the parasite with them to act as a weapon. And it would have ended with, like, them having to actually fight the child soldiers and the Sahelanthropus, and basically the whole island getting napalmed. It also another reason they potentially cut it is because, like, you know, having a mission where you're actually fighting against kids and may have had to use lethal options against them, that would not have gone well with any of the ratings boards.
Yeah, I mean, game or not, turning live weapons against children, just no.
Yeah.
It's not okay. I'm sorry, but no.
It is the biggest what could have been in Metal Gear history, other than the original version of Metal Gear Rising.
But you know what the bright side of this is? It's burger time.
Yep, it's burger time. Actually, since we're on the command deck.
Boss, we're looking for the kids in Sahelanthropus, but there's still no sign of them. We don't know if the chopper pilot is alive either. What have we gone and put in the hands of those kids? We don't know how bad.
A literal walking nuclear bomb.
Also, you're never gonna find them. You're never gonna find them ever because it's never gonna get finished.
We also have an answer as far as the DNA test results.
Put it on tape. Give it a listen.
So, do we want to listen to the hamburger tape first on the chopper, or do we want to listen to the DNA test results to find out if Big Boss is indeed the father?
We need, you know, let's do DNA test first.
Basically, do we want the conclusion to the most thrilling saga in this game, or do we want to see? Do we want to watch an episode of Maury?
You know what? But let's see the true ending to the burger before we listen to more.
Yeah.
So, note to self, bringing Sahelanthropus back was a mistake.
Yes, it was. That one's entirely on the boss, okay?
That one was on the boss, yes, but it was also Huey who made the damn thing.
Yeah.
So by all extensions, Big Boss was at fault, but Huey's the main cause of all this. Goddamn it, Huey by extension.
Yeah, it's still a goddammit Huey. Because, you know, he was working on it to get it in working condition again.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on.
Kids in the staff living quarters to carry out his repairs.
Emmerich fixed it.
The details on tape. You're gonna want to hear this.
Emmerich repaired Sahelanthropus, as I was just saying, but that was the confirmation.
So it is a goddammit Huey situation. Fucking
yes, it is. And we got a tape about that too.
Miles.
Mm-hmm.
Send in the Zards and the God of Wars.
You know what?
To be taken out.
You know what? Let's listen to the hamburgers last. We also have another Children Escape tape. Let's listen to the hamburgers last so we can have a good thing to end off all this fuckery with. This cock-up cascade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Are we going to listen to
God.
Questioning Huey number 4 first? Or are we going to listen to The White Mama number 3 first, which is the DNA test results? Or are we going to listen
Huey.
to, okay.
I want motherfucker to suffer.
You want to hear this man suffer.
Look,
Like,
Look, listen to me real quick. It's already bad enough. I want one of the Gardevoirs to send him into a black hole to which he would never return.
The way you said that just made me imagine a bit from a YouTube video game reviewer that I think you would like called Radical Soda.
Okay, I've heard of him.
He reviews a lot of Sonic games, especially the 3D ones, but he has done a review of Sonic 2 that was pretty good. I think it was like the Sonic Forces review where he said this. It was one of the 3D Sonic game reviews where like, no, it was Sonic Colors Ultimate, where like he just had Sonic sit still and get hit by one of the obstacles, and it just cuts to his face and he says, "I want to make him suffer."
Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much. That's accurate.
What was your goal in having the children repair Sahelanthropus?
I just answered their questions. I had no idea they would actually try to fix it.
Uh-huh.
Right, yeah. I don't fucking believe you. I don't fucking believe you, buddy.
Child piloting it?
Oh, sure, easily.
It wouldn't work.
Well, I bet it's just like riding a bike.
I said it didn't work.
Where did this come from?
It didn't work. Huh. So have you tried this yourself, Huey? Have you tried having a kid pilot Sahelanthropus?
Oh my
Did you try?
I didn't.
Did you put your son in it?
We never did that.
His name was, Hal, wasn't it? I thought you said you never saw his face.
You put your own son in that machine, motherfucker?
He made his infant son be a test pilot for a Metal Gear.
Hear me out, chat, stream. I say we break his bionic legs.
You want to know what?
Into the salt water.
This adds another bit to like the psychological fuckery that the trauma conga line that is Otacon's life. Because think of it this way, okay?
Okay.
Zeke and Sahelanthropus look a lot like Metal Gear Rex, and Sahelanthropus looks just like Rex when it's crouched down instead of in its fully upright position. The fact that he saw this as an infant and was a test pilot for it means that that imprinted in his mind as something that he would later go on to create in life when he created Rex.
I mean, to be fair, children at the very early stages imprint a lot on memories and what they take in. So Huey, we have a special place in hell for you.
It's because of Huey that Otacon got the idea for Metal Gear Rex.
Yeah, so in the end, god damn it, Huey! Can we get some goddamn it Hueys in the chat?
Can we get all the goddamn it Hueys in chat?
Yeah, you just goddamn it Huey.
He wanted to get in.
Oh, he wanted to pilot the Metal Gear. I just wanted to let him have fun piloting the giant nuclear walking death tank.
Yeah, pretty much.
He's so fucking pathetic.
Yeah, this man needs to suffer.
It was such a short time we had.
So he was with you.
We were happy.
You're still happy now. Changing your lies to suit the listener and getting by slipping through the cracks. Building layer upon layer of convenient stories until nothing means anything to you anymore. You're happy all the time because you don't even notice you're doing it. Think hard. Who are you really? You're not a victim and you're not the silent majority. You're a perpetrator and a petty hypocrite. The real world doesn't make you suffer. It's the other way around.
Ocelot put it better than we could.
Pretty much, yeah.
So that's questioning Huey. So, do we want to hear the children escape next, or do we want to hear the DNA test results?
Children escape, maybe?
Alright. This is Ocelot's fears.
You know, when you brought back all the child soldiers who escaped, Eli knew they'd returned. Needless to say, nobody said a word to him.
I guess they got a message to him somehow.
Eli wasn't put in the corner in timeout. He was locked up in that room, completely cut off from the outside world.
Then how'd he find out?
There's only one possibility I can think of. The Soviet Union has been researching military applications for psi phenomena.
Psi?
Things like psychokinesis and ESP, extrasensory perception.
You mean moving objects without touching them? Knowing what card somebody's holding up? Psychic powers? Come on. I thought that was just another bunch of disinformation aimed at the West.
Big boss, I have something
Big boss,
to tell
you have witnessed this firsthand. How do you not believe it?
I just have one thing to say. Big boss, you literally witnessed a man on fire. Witnessed a man that controls bees. Psychic powers at this point are not even a surprise.
You have been dead and seen ghosts.
It's the ability to know another person's thoughts through non-verbal means.
Thanks for posting the Extra Life message, JKR.
Thank you very much, JKR. Also, hope you're doing all right, my friend.
Getting to him.
Ocelot.
Look, psi research isn't some hocus pocus. It's all evidence-based, scientific.
There's gotta be another explanation. Maybe one of the kids stuck a note to your back.
I hope that's the case. But I am convinced that they have, or Eli has, a connection to some force we have yet to identify. You better watch yourself, boss.
How am I supposed to do that?
If he is depending on something for help, well, that's his Achilles heel. If you can figure out what that something is, you might be able to use it against him.
I'll keep that in mind.
Oh, and the medical team is looking after the kids left on Mother Base. For the moment, they don't seem too panicked. But boss, get this. Eli got those kids to plot their armed uprising as a diversion. Also, he could steal Sahelanthropus and escape. That brat got us good. Set us up and knocked us down. And then there's that mystery kid who was with Eli. With those two working together, I'd say things won't be over for a long time yet.
And they won't be, because this mission was scrapped in the final game.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Alright. DNA, time for the DNA evidence to put in Homestar Runner terms. DNA evidence. Yeah, no, not Jerry Springer, Maury.
Maury. Okay, yeah, Maury. Sorry.
We gotta
You are the father.
Look, if somehow Big Boss turns out not to be the father, he needs to work on his dance.
Yeah, right. And if he is the father, then Ocelot needs to...
Needs to what? You cut out.
And if he is the father, Ocelot needs to come out there and argue with him like he was...
Like he was the mother.
Yeah, pretty much.
Alright. Let's get ready. Ready?
Miller. Anyway, go ahead.
Boss, we've got the results of Eli's genetic tests. We can finally put this worry behind us.
We used the PCR technique and conducted DNA fingerprinting of the copied DNA sequences. Neither is mainstream science yet, but the concepts and procedures are sound. Both tests say there is 0% chance that the two of you are blood relatives, meaning the results are negative.
So how about that?
Well, Big Boss, time to practice your dance.
He's not your son, nor is he your clone. He's just another person.
It was 12 years ago that Zero made plans to clone you. Eli's age and appearance certainly are a good fit. I admit the first time I saw him, I did a double take. but it looks like we were worried. Eli isn't your clone. Though you might still have one somewhere out there.
But if Eli isn't the boss's clone, why does he seem so obsessed with him? Not to mention having one hell of an attitude for his age.
I don't know. Learning the truth about himself, cursing the fact he's a clone, bearing a grudge against selfish adults, and coming to hate who he was cloned from. Big boss. If that were really the case, I could understand it. I might even feel a bit sorry for him. But no clone could have a totally different DNA fingerprint. And the test left no room for error. You yourself were there when we drew Eli's blood sample.
Come to think of it, when we went to OKB-0, he'd snuck onto a chopper and was there.
Yeah.
He was acting strange even then. Or actually from a little before that time.
That was exactly when we began these tests.
Maybe he suspected something when we drew the sample, not knowing what we were doing to him, and becoming mistrustful of us.
Hard to say. Eli's had an attitude problem from day one.
So what is he then?
Well, if he's gonna tell us that himself, we'll need to get him to open up more first.
Yeah, this kind of throws a wrench into everything, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, time for burgers. Time for steamed hams.
Time for burger.
With extra ham.
Chapter 4, the ultimate hamburger.
Burger.
The weather will clear shortly.
Rise and shine, old-timer. It is complete. I had our best and brightest working overtime, fine-tuning the greatest burger the world has ever known. I call it the chemical burger.
What on earth is that color?
Now, don't judge a burger by its color. Go on, try it.
I am not very hungry.
What? Oh, I get it. Now, sure, it's loaded with additives, but each one's been approved by the WHO for human consumption. Come on, one little bite's not gonna kill you.
Are you sure of that? Fine.
Well, what do you think?
It is perfect.
Right?
This takes me back to the taste of my youth. The neon signs on the Mother Road. Oh, I can see them now.
So, what do you think of our signs now? And it doesn't just taste great. You won't believe how cheap it is to make. And because it's pumped up with preservatives, it won't spoil easily in regions lacking refrigerated storage or transportation infrastructure. This bad boy could even solve Africa's hunger problem.
Excuse me?
People will no longer fight over food or find reason to hate one another. Mankind will come together, reunited between these fluffy buns. Forget Pax Americana. Say hello to Pax Hamburgana.
Pax Hamburgana.
Skullface thought that destruction was the way to free the peoples of the world from American imperialism. But this is different. Tackling something head-on just makes for more conflict. Only by uniting the world can its various inhabitants truly become free. Having lived as an American parasite as long as I have, I know what I'm talking about. The chemical burger is poised to be the greatest liberating force the world has ever known.
An ethnic liberator. Burger.
Now all I need is a better brand image, starting with a name. I gotta run, old-timer. I'll catch you later.
Okay, hold on. So, you mean to tell me Cole Talker's ass was dreaming of a fucking McDonald's burger?
Yes.
Are you fucking...
He did say last time that the key to a good hamburger is chemical additives. What Miller did was put all of the additives in it.
So in other words, he made a burger to surpass Metal Gear.
He made a burger to surpass McDonald's. He's going to unite the world under hamburgers and solve world hunger and, like, ethnic conflicts and all this stuff through burgers.
Yes, you will have a so delicious. Here's the problem though. Childhood obesity. You did something good, buddy. But at what cost?
That is the end of the best plot line in this game, the hamburgers of Kazuhira Miller.
10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. We are done here. We are done with this game. This is all we needed.
Like I said, this is the most incisive and cutting and, like, insightful look at American imperialism and, like, pop culture and culinary culture that I have ever seen.
Oh my god. God forbid.
What do you think?
This was interesting.
What about those who don't eat meat? Technically, it doesn't have to be beef. It's just the chemical additives that give it the taste. So he could he could easily make a vegetarian version and make it taste the same with the same chemical additives.
Pretty much.
It's brilliant.
Holy fuck. You know what would be a funny reward? Upon completing that, all the MREs you have are now the chemical birth.
Yeah, unfortunately, there's no MREs in this game. You recover health over time.
I know, but I still say that would have been a funny op.
What truly one of the greatest stories that fiction has ever given us.
Please select.
Pretty much.
And it was engaging too. We were like on the edge of our seats trying to figure out what was going to happen next.
The fact that Code Hawker was just like burger.
It was like ethnic liberate.
We've received some new job
Burger.
The details are on your iPhone.
That should be a fucking soundboard clip.
I will find a way to record that audio and isolate that as a soundboard clip. I will do that myself.
Oh god.
That will be my contribution to the soundboard.
Oh, so it says they had a burger.
Like, do I do the whole ethnic liberator burger, or do I just isolate Code Talker saying burger?
Just burger.
Just burger. Just Code Talker saying burger. Got it.
Just confuse the hell out of. Just confuse the hell out of everybody. Just be like burger. What the fuck?
All right, let's go show this last photo to Paz.
Yeah.
Yee.
Oh, she's out of bed.
Stay away!
Pass.
Oh,
she's undoing her stitches again.
Oh, come on.
Oh boy, oh boy.
There's another.
Ugh. Lovely noises.
Yeah, I'm not gonna narrate what's going on to you.
No, I can already envision.
She pulled out a bomb. And a half hours. The big boss is alive and unharmed. He's also on the balcony outside the med station, and there's a morpho butterfly flying by.
Oh boy.
Interesting.
And on the wall is a piece of graffiti that has a peace sign and says the word peace.
Peace Walker.
So Paz died, I'm assuming.
Yes, she was dead all along.
She never existed to begin with.
Ah.
At this point.
And this is actually foreshadowed by a piece of optional, like, banter you can hear between your troops if you just happen to wander around the med platform long enough. Where, like, once you've engaged in the pause side mission, you can occasionally on the med platform hear two of your soldiers bantering with each other, where one of them says, "Hey, why does the boss keep going up to that empty med platform?"
Oh god. So it's basically all like a hallucination.
It's left ambiguous.
Probably is more like survivor's guilt of sorts.
Yeah.
It's left ambiguous, and it also ties into some more stuff in the finale. Like, this isn't just, like, you know, bullshit to waste your time.
I mean, if they never continued it, then it kind of is in a way.
No. I mean, this story ties it all up.
Okay.
Like, it's not
all up. It doesn't
tie up the entire running plot line throughout this act of the child soldiers and Eli, but it ties up the thing with Paz and like everything except for that. That's like the only plot thread that's left dangling. We do get a summary of the events that happened during the credits, but like we will never get to play that mission.
God damn it! I'm craving a burger now.
I've got burgers in the freezer, but I would have to thaw them first.
Depending on how much, I'm probably gonna. You know what? Probably either tomorrow or after my diabetic doctor appointment on Tuesday. I'll probably get like a burger.
I'm definitely fixing a burger tomorrow. This has gotten me in the mood for burgers. For like the past week.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Kojima. Thank you,
Hideo Kojima.
You made everybody almost want a burger.
And we have one last tape from Paz's diary now.
Okay.
Peace day never came. Every morning I wake up expecting it to come. But it is always 3 days away. That cannot be it. I have not woken up at all. It is just a dream. It is all a dream. I am in it. And you are in it too. I am the dreamer. But you are having my dream. Do you get it now? You do, don't you? Peace day never came. With 3 days left, I followed my orders from Cypher and launched the operation. I hijacked Zeke. I fought Snake. I lost and was thrown into the ocean. I survived, but I was captured by Cypher. How happy I would have been if they had let me die then and there. Our wishes do not come true. We just cling on to our dreams, our phantoms, mine and yours. But I think this one is coming to an end. After all, you have figured it out now. You can kill Skullface, murder Huey, slaughter Zero, burn the whole world down, and it still won't bring me back. Me, or any of the dead. And that was our business. War. We bought our daily bread with money paid to us for killing. Maybe us getting killed was just balancing the scales. You know, Mother Base was never the heaven we wanted it to be. But I was still happy to have lived with everyone there. It was such a short time. Such a hypocritical peace. But while I was on Mother Base, I was happy. So, I hope I am not the only one who looks back on those days with happiness. There is more to remember than hatred and rage. But of course, this is you thinking that I should think that. It is no mystery now. I am just a phantom. A fragment of the mind you have lost. The real me died a long time ago. But even so, more so, I can tell what you are really feeling. The real emotion that is locked away at the bottom of your heart. Let it fly out. Let it guide you. Live. I think it is my job to tell you that. That is why I exist. So this tape is the last one. Once you are done listening to it, I am one phantom limb that will be gone for good. My flesh, my bones, joining the silt on the ocean floor. But do not forget, as long as you remember me, I will always live within you. Not a phantom limb or a phantom ache. Of your heart. I will always be your angel of peace. So, I know exactly how to finish. Say peace.
Yeah. Thoughts on the pause storyline?
Yeah, I agree with Miles. This feels more like trauma. A phantom made it for Snake's trauma and possibly maybe guilt.
Here's the thing, though. This is why it's ambiguous. This is still a physical tape that he has with him.
Yes.
And ghosts are confirmed to exist in Metal Gear.
Yes.
So is it just survivor's guilt, or is it a mix of that and also a literal ghost?
Probably both. Then again, we've already...
My interpretation of this, looking at it from a serious analytical standpoint, is yes, obviously, survivor's guilt. But I feel like this is also the spirit of Paz trying to leaving these tapes behind to try and get through to Snake that he needs to get over his survivor's guilt. By presenting him with this story.
Pretty much leaving signs.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's my interpretation, at least. Hideo Kojima's known for not giving straight answers on a lot of these kind of things. He's known to give contradictory answers a lot of times. Alright, so that is the end of that plot line.
Please select a mission.
B1? Because a lot of this is still just, you know, do stuff until the plot decides to, forward.
Okay.
We can get, 1 of 4 blueprints, or we could, you know, just get all 4. There's prisoner extraction, another, heavily guarded prisoner, eliminate the heavy infantry, mine clearing, and extract the materials containers.
I say the blueprints.
Okay. These are for stuff that's used in the online FOB mode. So what do we want first? The IR sensor blueprint, the anti-theft device blueprint, the gun cam defender blueprint, which is security cameras with gun turrets mounted on them, or the drone blueprint?
Gun camera.
Okay. That's at the airport, so I won't land directly at the airport, I'll just land near it. And let me make sure that Quiet's got the right snipper rifle equipped. And I'm going to equip my own custom snipper rifle.
Snipper that rifle.
Snipper rifles.
And make sure I've got the sneaking suit equipped. Setting the parasite suit for a specific mission where it really comes in handy.
Somewhere out there, a certain water lizard Pokemon with a sniper rifle is waiting on his tower in his Gigantamax form.
You know what? I think I will. I'll go back to the ACC and then equip the parasite suit and the camouflage parasites, because since this isn't a graded mission, it doesn't matter whether I use the camouflage parasites or not.
Okay.
Because, like, if you're playing it in a story mission as opposed to a side-op, then it limits you to an A rank, because what they do is they turn you completely invisible.
Oh, okay.
Like, there's also a stealth camo projector that you can get that's similar to this, but usable in shorter bursts. And that also limits your final mission ranking to a A rank.
All right. Also, I'm going to use the bathroom real quick. I will be back.
Okay.
And now we wait.
Well, we're gonna, do the mission while he's gone. Since this isn't story-related stuff, I'm okay with him missing out on part of it.
Gotcha.
A parasite suit.
Wonderful.
Make sure I've got the right parasites equipped. I've got the armor parasites there, and I'll swap out I'll keep the phantasmine there. I'll take out the night vision goggles and replace them with the camo parasites.
Do it.
I need some more water eventually. I've got a jug here, I just need to refill my cup.
You better be hydrating.
I have been. That's why I'm out of water.
Hydrate, you bastard! Hydrate!
Fine. You guys are mean. Making me drink. For the Twitch mods that are definitely not watching and paying attention to context, that is drinking water. I do not drink alcohol unless it's very special occasions.
Yeah, you and I never really did at all, to my knowledge. I know I barely did.
Like, if it's like, a wedding reception, I'll have like one glass of wine and that's it. Because I do not drink to get drunk. I do not like the feeling of being drunk.
Yeah, neither do I.
Welcome back, by the way.
Thank you. Goats.
All the goats.
Let's send them up for miles.
Had so many goats that it's a goat-a-palooza.
As the go-goat gets taken away, they're never seen again.
I am now invisible.
I am now the invisible.
This gonna be fun.
It's gonna be fun.
They can hear me, but they can't see me.
Map has been updated.
Blue. Up here. It is. No, that's the wrong blueprints. Those are blueprints for a machine gun.
Spit it out.
Map has been updated.
Okay, where are the real blueprints?
Marker placed.
Ammo's about to run out. I'll just equip it again! Ha-ha! To quote, it was either Tomato Ghost or, how can that snipper see me if I'm invisible?
Ways.
This bitch has true sight. I call bullshit.
You have arrived at your side op completed.
Okay, why did this thing get so hung up on that?
Eh?
Side ops
I'm still
only thing
watching
I-
stream. I have a big screen on, and I have Yui doing things, and now it's hung up on Butterfree all of a sudden.
Good Pokemon to be hung up on.
Well,
Butterfree?
for some reason, it's created this lore that Butterfree was its first Pokemon it ever had, and then it accidentally deleted it, and then it never recovered from it.
Well, you created the AI.
Sometimes it comes up with things on its own.
The AI, just because Miles created the AI doesn't have the capability to evolve on its own.
Look, all I'm
It is
saying
like a
is if
chaos
you end up
gremlin.
unleashing Skynet on us, it's your fault.
No, this one's nice. This one's actually very nice.
Yeah, they all start out nice.
Now this one's
And
not
then
going to
they
go that route.
Look, they all start off nice, but then they become neuro.
Yeah, then they become evil Neuro specifically.
Gosh.
I once had a Butterfree, but then I lost the data and now it's gone. So you mean to tell me Butterfree died?
Well, I mean, literally, one of the things that it created on its own is I asked, like, "Hey, what was your first Pokemon game?" Just as a joke, and then it was Pokemon Diamond, and then it said I cried for like half the day because my Pokemon fainted, and I thought it actually died.
Okay, that I can actually say tracks, because if you're actually playing a Pokemon game for the first time and don't know what fainted means, then yeah, I can see that being a But then you learn Pokemon centers exist. Unless you're playing a Nuzlocke, then in which case this is your own damn fault.
Right, we got...
Please specify a project.
What are we going to develop next? We're probably going to wrap up soon just because it is almost midnight here. And I know I know it's also about time that Lulu drags you off for bonding.
Yes. Where Lulu literally goes like, you cuddle time now.
We got a couple costumes we can develop for Quiet. Do you want to do those? We can also develop a costume. We can also develop a costume for the horse that makes it look like the Man on Fire's fire horse, except it's not actually lit on fire and doesn't have superpowers.
What outfits can we give Quiet?
There's covering her in fake blood. There's making her entire body and outfit silver. And there's her XOF Strike Force uniform from the beginning of the game.
Fire horse.
Fire horse. Fire horse without the fire. Got it. One fire horse, hold the fire.
Please specify a project.
Look at my horse. My horse is on fire. Holy fucking shit. Please somebody put it out.
Look at my horse. My horse is amazing. Give it a lick. Ow, I'm on fire now.
Clouds approaching.
And let's see, what else are we develop? Yeah, we'll develop a higher grade hand grenade just for my soldiers on the FOBs.
The moment that if Henya ever played this game and decided to attack your base, all you hear is "fuck you."
We're doing one more mission. One more side up. Capture the legendary jackal.
Okay.
Capture a particular jackal that is the stuff of legend. Its coloring is said to be reminiscent of the ancient Egyptian god Anubis.
Please select a
Okay.
Jackal! Jackal! It's a jackal! Jackal! Jackal!
Oh, God.
If it wasn't right the first time, why the bloody hell would it be right the 20th? God! Oh, and I also developed the bandana. Which does not give you infinite ammo in this game. It instead makes you less susceptible to get severe injuries.
Okay.
Because, you know, they can't have an infinite ammo bandana in this game because that would break the online multiplayer.
Everyone just has infinite bandana on and they're just spamming cluster rockets. Wow, listen to that Halo 3 music.
Yep, this Halo 3 music as we're going chasing after a jackal. Which is then immediately punctuated by "She blinded me with science! She blinded me with science! Da-na-na-na! Science!
Do you think that's the song that plays in Huey's head?
That's the song he thinks is his theme song, when it's actually probably like... God, I can't even... It's probably actually like Angel of Death by Slayer.
Nah, that's an organ grinder's monkey organ.
I say Angel of Death by Slayer because that's a song that's about the atrocities committed in... the medical atrocities committed in the Holocaust by Joseph Mengele. Why'd I bring Quiet with me? I'm gonna... You know what? Deploy the tactical good boy.
Please dispatch requested.
To hunt down a jackal, you have to bring a good boy.
Yes. Bring in a dog to hunt a dog.
Buddy departing area of operations.
Here we go. Deploying the good boy.
Bestest boy.
Here he comes. By a parachute. He's wagging his tail. Come on, good boy.
Has been updated.
Come on, Dee Dee. Hopper.
Enemy
He looks like he's having so much fun going on walkies.
Right.
It's over here with a bunch of other jackals I see. It is.
The target.
Taking all the good boys with me.
Are you? Good.
I can't just leave them out here in the middle of an active war zone. They need schmackos and belly rubs.
Look, if one of them accidentally takes a walk out there and finds a landmine, someone has to mod either the Fumamoko twins or Korone's sounds to this.
Like the sound,
extract one.
the sound of them getting pulled up. It's just bow bow.
Yep.
Or like when Korone gets pulled up, it's one of the sounds of her screaming.
Yeah. The doggo VTuber mod.
By the way, she found a new Pokemon that she's terrified of.
What?
Venomoth.
I mean, it is a 3-foot moth.
Yeah, and Korone has a phobia of bugs.
Oh god, I hate to see what she would do if she saw dinner Ariados.
Oh, I think she's seen it already. Like, she freaks out anytime she sees bugs in video games, even if it's bug Pokemon.
Keep her away from RE1 then.
She played RE7.
Yeah, it was just
RE7, RE7 with the boss fight that is an old woman with a hive in her body that shoots out wasps.
Yeah, I can tell you something way worse.
Yeah, I know, the giant spiders.
Yeah.
And also, bugs are a recurring motif throughout a big section of RE7. So, like, that kept freaking her out.
Yeah, that's fair.
Let's look at the good boy sitting here. Being all good. Aww. What you saying, boy? What is it?
Pork.
What is it?
Hamburger.
He wants hamburger.
Oh.
Hamburger.
Like you translate to English, it just sounds like Code Talker saying hamburger.
Oh god.
This has been one of the best. This has been one of the best streams of this game. If I may be so bold.
You know, that's fair. That's fair. Just the fact that the hamburger thing is just the best. It's gonna be the best soundboard clip.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Just no words. Just hamburger.
No words. Just Borger.
Just Borger.
We will unite the world through hamburgers.
There's actually
put an end to all conflicts worldwide with hamburgers.
Look, there was a fan art stealing a double cheeseburger from McDonald's. It just has the burger in its mouth and running out. I showed that to my burger. I showed that to my one of my bosses at Portillo, and she's like, if that happened in real life, I just give the Eevee a whole sack of them. I'm like, best choice.
We Let's save twice, because saving twice is always nice.
Correctamundo.
All right. That is going to do it for tonight for Metal Gear Solid 5. We need a lot of. We only have a couple more story bits to go before the game's over.
I had another thought about the Solanthropus being stolen.
Yeah.
Even if Big Boss didn't bring it back, Huey would have just gone behind our backs again and just brought it back for himself anyway.
Yeah. But he wouldn't pilot it himself. No. That's much too dangerous for him.
No, he would get one of the kids to do it. I know this.
Every stream just gives us a new reason to hate Huey, doesn't it?
Yeah. Well, he is a piece of shit.
Yeah. Next stream, we should put an end to Huey's plotline. If we time things out right.
Ooh.
We're going to raid Cloud Sato, who is playing Retro Rewind, running their own blockbuster, or legally distinct blockbuster. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Thank you to my co-host for joining me tonight. Go give Cloud Sato my warmest greetings. Should our message be "Goddammit, Huey," or should it be hamburgers?
Hamburgers.
Hamburgers.
Raid message is going to be hamburgers. See you guys tomorrow night with Transformers Devastation. Keep an eye out for the schedule. Until then, unpleasant dreams.
Hamburgers.
Hamburgers.
Hamburgers. Good night, everybody.